Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, you are going to be seeing a 43 and 5 gameplay in the background. Obviously, as usual, if you guys are new to the channel, you won't know what's going on here. You're probably wondering, where's the gameplay? I show my searches before my gameplays to showcase to you guys. I don't join bot accounts. I leave my card tracker in the comment section below so you guys can see. I don't cheat. I don't do any reverse boosting. The gameplays I get here on the channel are legit. Any of you guys who are subscribed or follow my content, you'll know that I do this not regularly. And yeah, so just letting you know that, guys, this 43 and 5 gameplay in the background. But today we are going to be discussing the topic that kind of spoke about at the start there, which is reverse boosting. Now, why am I discussing reverse boosting? Okay, the one thing I want to discuss about is how it has ruined now. Okay, now completely destroyed it, ruined it, the legitimacy, and just in general, just pub stomping here on YouTube. Okay, gameplays on YouTube are dead. Okay, it's as simple as that. Any nuke, triple nuke, all these gameplays are pretty much dead to everyone, because the fact of the matter is, with reverse boosting going on, the amount of YouTubers doing it and also not saying that they're doing it has ruined the legitimacy of it. Okay, like for instance, first of all, it's ruined the quality of my content. I'd say I think some of you guys probably even right now have probably clicked off the video because you had to sit there and watch a search for a minute or two, because I have to prove to you guys that I'm not cheating. Because if I don't include that part of the video, I'm going to get comments saying you cheated, you reverse boosted, didn't show you search, blah blah blah, and it's already ruined my video. You know, it sucks. That's the quite blatant part of it. It sucks. And the reason I'm also doing this video is because there is a big thing in the community right now discussing the cheating of Warzone. Okay, which is not essentially reverse boosting, but manipulation of the matchmaking. Now, we don't know what this is. If you have seen Drifter's video, he knows there is a way now that these top streamers in Warzone are cheating in big money tournaments as well. Now, for one, I don't play Warzone. It's just not my game mode. I don't like it. I just don't like battle royales. The current Warzone battle royale, it's not good if you play solo. I can imagine it's quite fun if you play quads or something, but for me, the solo experience of Warzone is just too slow. I don't like it. And it doesn't make for good content on the channel. I've posted gameplays before, and you guys will probably admit to it, and I admit to it as well. They're just slow and boring. You know, what's the point of me showcasing a gameplay where I get 10 kills in a legitimate lobby, you know, against other people tryharding, sweating as hard as I am, just show you 10 kills with a Gruul or something? That's just not cool. It's not fun in my opinion. So I don't do Warzone content. But for those who do play, especially these big streamers that you are seeing entering these big £100,000 Warzone tournaments, 50k tournaments, you know, pro team tournaments, there's a thing going around that these people are cheating. Now, that is confirmed by Drifter that there are people cheating. We don't know who. We don't know who these Warzone streamers are, but there are people cheating. And what they're doing is they're manipulating the matchmaking. Not so much through reverse boosting, because we know that is one way that people do that, for instance, in Black Ops Cold War. As well as Warzone, it is doable. It's a lot harder to do in Warzone, because obviously you can't get as many kills, deaths stacked up on your account, because once you die in Warzone, that's kind of it. You know, you get 1 or 2 lives and then that's it, you're done. So you can't really reverse boost as hard as you think you can. But the thing is, there is a way around this. We don't know what this method is yet, because Drifter has not revealed this, to keep the integrity of Warzone, supposedly. Though, the integrity of Warzone is already gone, you know. If this is out there, people are already doing this, the integrity of Warzone's already lost. And people have done this, and he knows that people have done this in these tournaments. So, that means the legitimacy of Warzone is already gone. You know, all the gameplays you see on Warzone, for instance, these world record attempts of like 60, 100 kills, you know, duos, stuff like that. The legitimacy of those is gone now, because the people they're facing are probably bots. They're probably using this cheat. Do I know the cheat myself? Nope, I haven't a clue. So I'm hoping we find out in the next few days. We probably will, because someone's going to let it out there. Apparently it's a quite tight-knit community that knows about this, so this could be anyone. I'm not going to throw out names of the streamers and stuff. You guys can, you know, have a guess for yourself who it might be. Again, it's probably pretty evident to who is doing it and who isn't, especially with now there's an app as well that can find out the lobbies that people get into and the average KD of these people lobbies. Now, unfortunately, that app is only for Warzone, because if so, I would actually link that app in my comment section below, because for Black Ops Cold War, I'd love to showcase you guys that the average KD of my lobbies are not 0.6 KD players. The people I play are 2 KD, 1.3 KD plus players. Because again, I don't cheat, I don't reverse boost, I don't do that. I think it's scummy. You know, for instance, it's not legitimate gameplay for a start. You guys will probably be given false impressions. So, for instance, if I do a class set with a gun and say it's the best gun ever and drop 60 kills with it, you're probably wondering, why aren't you dropping 60 kills with it? Because if I'm doing reverse boost lobbies like these people are, then you'd be sitting there wondering, how is that gun not working so well for me? It just doesn't, you know, it doesn't, how would I put it? It doesn't show the legitimacy of my class sub, and it just defeats the purpose of making a best class sub when it's not actually the best class sub. It's just a class that can beat players that aren't effectively going to shoot back. So yeah, currently there is a supposed cheat, well I say supposed, it is a cheat, there is 100% a cheat out there to manipulate matchmaking for Warzone. This same thing could be plausible for Black Ops Cold War, but a lot of people are just sticking with Warzone at the moment because Warzone is a bit more popular than Black Ops Cold War, I guess, in this sense. A lot more people are more interested in Warzone. I myself, again, not so interested in Warzone. It's just not my thing. But yeah, so people manipulate matchmaking that way. And then the reverse boosting that happens in Black Ops Cold War, for instance, without the actual matchmaking exploit of whatever there is for Warzone to get bot lobbies, which could be used for Black Ops Cold War. In Black Ops Cold War, people do just go 0-100, drop, bad lobbies, essentially, go 0-100, 0-200, whatever. And then they get into these lobbies where they get to go and drop triple nukes, double nukes, whatever it may be, with like dual-wield magnums or, I don't know, the Milano, for instance. Just guns that wouldn't make sense to drop nukes with and get triple nukes and stuff. And you can tell when these lobbies are reverse boosted. And the worst part is there are people out there who just don't admit to it. And even the ones who do admit to it, who admit to the reverse boosting, it's still not okay. Because for us who legitimately get gameplays out here on YouTube, work our ass off to get these gameplays, our gameplays are redundant. Because, yes, we can get a nuke, or go and get a 54-4 gameplay, or for instance this 43-5 gameplay, but we're not going to get the gameplays that these people get. We're not going to go 100-0, 200-0, 301, etc. We're not going to do it. We're not going to drop quadruple chopper gunners, etc. It's just not going to happen. We can get our own good gameplays, but we're not going to get the gameplays that get essentially get the views for people, get the big money views, the gameplays, etc. And that's annoying. It's frustrating for me as a content creator, and I'm sure you guys are frustrated viewing it because I've seen loads of people put comments like, oh, I hate the reverse boost, and I've seen comments in these people's videos of them, just ignoring the fact that people call them out for reverse boosting. There are people, again, who admit to it, but I don't think that's okay. I still don't think that's okay. Yes, I get it. We hate skill-based matchmaking. I do too. Everyone does. But to go out and just ruin the legitimacy of gameplays for your own personal gain, to get one gameplay to get you a couple of views on YouTube, it's just not cool. And again, for us legitimate content creators out here grinding the game, playing the game, doing everything we can to get these gameplays, just to be beaten by someone who's, made sure they got into a bot lobby. Essentially, I may as well go play combat training, and showcase that. It's the same thing. So, I want you guys to put in the comment section below what you think, but I just wanted to get this out there, that my frustration with how reverse boosting is just being kind of accepted now, in Black Ops Cold War. Like, I see it all the time, people saying, oh, great gameplay, stuff like that, but it's not, Yes, they still have to go out there and get the kills and stuff, and they're better than the players who are actually, they're facing, but at the end of the day, it's just cheated gameplay, and it sucks, it ruins the legitimacy of gameplays, and that's why I'm going with this, bold statement that gameplays on YouTube are redundant, it's ruined. Reverse boosting has ruined the legitimacy of gameplays. I see more and more people every day going on this reverse boosting bandwagon. Activision might patch it at some point, because at the end of the day, it is getting out of hand. But I get the point of the message and stuff. But some people are just doing it for their own, gain, to get gameplays that are just outrageous, that you wouldn't get in a normal lobby. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you agree with me here, or are you against my statement? Do you think you should be reverse boosting just to prove a message to Activision? Or do you hate the fact that people are reverse boosting and just ruining the legitimacy of gameplays here on YouTube in general? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.